Hey, y'all, my beautiful, juicy people. It's Juicy Jude. I have had a kind of a, well, I mean, you can call it a channeling, call it whatever you want, but the full moon really had a message for me to share to y'all. Um, what do you want to let go of? You know, what do you need to let go of, even if you don't want to? Like, what do you know you have to? You know, a lot of times we delude ourselves thinking that, oh, I know I should let go of this. I can't. But it's like, it's almost like, it feels like there's a time right now on the planet that this full moon, really powerful in Cancer as well. It's like, wow. Um, Cancer is about emotions, you know, mostly. But I felt two things coming through. It's all the elements. Like, I feel like it can be any element that we have to let go, whatever. But it's just the emotions are drawing it out. So I'm really feeling like this really this is a collective reading. So this is what came in for the whole deal. So however this resonates with you, that's great. And if it doesn't, leave it alone, just let it be. But also there should be some kind of, let me move my thing here so I can see, because I totally went into this. Whew. We're all going through it in some level, right? But you have to let go of something. We all do. But part of it is nostalgia of the past. So like we have to realize that this is a new day. We're moving from a different place now. And I have the same issues a lot because, it's like, damn, I had all of these things and then it's like I had nothing. But it's like the whole thing is about keeping the faith in something higher than your neocortex. And if you even use your brain for that, there's parts of the brain that go higher. So if you don't believe in anything, believe in that. Because we definitely have to raise that frequency up. Because if you don't believe in anything and you just stay in the neocortex without any faith of any kind, you're not going to be able to reach the higher ground. Bring me to a higher love. Remember that song? Steve Winwood, I think it is. And so basically there's a lot of that and a lot of fear of moving on. Because it's just hard to move on. Everybody knows that. Anybody who's ever been in a relationship, and this is really what I'm feeling mostly is about relationships, and also the relationship with yourself, of course, always. But I feel like a lot of, some of this is about relationship with yourself and relationship with someone else. So it feels like something happened where you were choosing materialism over spirit energy. We all have to have money on the planet. I get that. Although I just feel like there's something that has you chained, and us, whoever this resonates with, again, can be anyone. This is a collective reading. This is not about a sign. This is just what came through for this full moon. Blood moon. It's like kind of letting go, of the past. That's what I'm mostly feeling, letting go of the past. Not that we can't honor it and learn from it, but a lot of this holding on about the way things used to be needs to be let go to set us free, and we need to travel from it. And I feel travel coming real strong because I feel indecisiveness. There's indecisive. You can't make it. It's like there's no, we can't make a decision, we can't balance money, we can't balance our emotions. We don't know. We're fucked up in all these levels. And it comes down to, obviously we want to choose peace and not hold anger and harbor our angry energy. We want to be able to either write it out or even if we don't send it, even if it's somebody that's passed on, however this goes, it's got to be let go through your own inside job, writing, however you do it, meditating, and then listening, writing, and exercise. I feel a lot of us need to really, and I'm not trying to say that I am hearing this as we have to we have to join a gym. I mean, that could be part of it. Although I know that when I am in places where I can't do that, I work out myself. And you don't have to be a yoga teacher. You can look at my videos on here. I have juicy joints and different things that you can look at for free here on my channel. And I would suggest highly that you do that, and because it's easy. It's just easy like Sunday morning. It's just easy because you just can put the music on and then just go, and keep those joints juicy, which is the first place the aging, I know I say this all the time, but it's the first place the aging process starts, and the spine and the core, and it's a deal. So the thing is, what I'm getting from this full moon reading is that until we learn to balance, there's a lot of balancing that needs to happen in ourselves, but we have to let go of the past, is what I'm really feeling, and focus upon our strengths. There's a lot of... sometimes you can have a soulmate that you love very much, and they either pass over, or it could even be an animal or a person or whatever. But we can love them so much that we can't let go. And what we don't understand is that it's really an undying love when that happens. So you don't really lose that. You just have to be away from it for a while until you meet again. And I think the scariest thing for people is for someone to pass out of sight. But it's also, on some level, the same scariness when people lose a partner just from divorce or separation or betrayal or whatever the fuck happened. It's still equally devastating on some level because they're still here. You know what I mean? There's just the same devastation with it, I feel. I mean, of course there's a difference, but it's like kind of the same level, the same octave of how it feels in people to either of this, because it's always some kind of moving on that's happening, and it's a journey, right? And we're going through it right now. And choosing peace and focusing on your strengths is the best way to move through this. Because I feel that if I didn't, I know, I don't just feel, I know that if I didn't have my faith, I would be, I don't know what would happen to me. Because I've had so much shit happen to me in my life that it's like, okay, you better get straight with that, never lose that, So I'm just saying to everyone here, on the listeners, and if you haven't been to this channel before, welcome, and I'm glad you're here, and you can subscribe and like these videos so we can stay in touch with these things, and I will also be putting my description down below for everything, for some links. There's just something about moving, is what I'm feeling with this whole thing overall. And I feel like there's so much indecisiveness with a lot of people right now about their own emotions, their own ability to, really, I don't want to say master them, because I'm not sure if that ever happens, but you can definitely be like, I'm up here. I can see it. I feel it's a more grounded, a king energy, or a queen. So it's like, It, you know, of course we want to be the high priestess and the magician, but like if we're just talking about this earthly level, we definitely want to be able to maintain our energy here. And it feels just like a lot on the community conscious level, the whole thing, collective. It feels like everyone has been going through something, whether it's through a partner or it could be through a death or it could even be through a business. Because I do feel a lot of this energy is also not just, well, I feel a lot of emotions mostly, but I also feel this fire and earth energy. So it's like we were afraid to move on. Lost our shit. Couldn't make a decision. You know? Unbalanced. And for the collective. And it's like what we really want more than anything is to just have a happy home like we remembered it to be. But the point is we have to think of it in a different new way now. It's not the same. Nothing is the same. We are building a new paradigm on this earth plane. And if we can't spiritually, psychically, it's like we're building it. And if you're not aware of that, you're going to be stuck in the past and what it used to be. And that's the message I'm getting for this new moon. I mean, the full moon, to let go of this shit show. Let go of the shit show. And, you know, for all of us, I'm talking to myself as well, just to build it up, man, and move forward. Moving forward is a huge situation for this full moon right now, like letting go of the past. That's what I'm feeling. I know it's easier said than done, but there's a lot of cleansing that needs to take place, and a lot of you need to remember, like I said before, I'm going to reiterate, letting go doesn't mean that you're not going to be together. You know what I mean? Like letting go for now of what was and what can, you know, maybe you'll meet again or however this works out. But you can't make a decision. You can't we can't seem to balance money. Like there's a lot of shit with all that. But it's about letting go of all this past shit, focusing upon your strengths like Apollo and Artemis, you know, what came out in the Ascended Master cards. So like, let's just move on, get out of your head, take the boat across to wherever, so you can get to balance your emotions and your money, which first I feel starts with your emotions. This is what the reading's telling me anyway. That's what Spirit's telling me. And choosing peace, like trying not to hold on to extended bitterness and shittiness for people. And just, you know, being in your heart and your higher, you have to think of something every day more than just the secondary consciousness which we go through every day in the brain. We can't allow ourselves to be, well, we can, but it's not a good idea if you want to go higher, to be programmed by this world and the lower vibrations. I'm gonna take it to a higher vibration, 'cause we take it to the heights of creation, yeah. So we're talking about the energy and raising it up always, as I always say. It's just that it's still relevant and imperative to do, because otherwise we stay stuck in a shitty little paradigm, which is not our full potential. Not in our brains or our spirits or anything. So it's hard to do when you're chained to the devil with the money. It's money that you have to learn how to manifest. Manifestation and moving into a new paradigm it's just the only thing to do with this moon, man. You got to shed that fear of money, and it's hard. Believes me, I know too. You know, because I'm walking around here on the planet. So I'm just giving this message as I got it. And today is it's my daughter's birthday, but it's my birthday because I gave birth at home. So yeah, there's that. And I'm celebrating that, and it's also snowing, and it is a full moon. So I've been like really in depth with my higher soul a lot, dreaming with what's going on and why we got to let go. And the other thing that I want to bring to you is that I also got these relationships that are, and I'm not going to, it is hard to have a relationship and not want to have control over it. So it's like, but it's hard, especially anytime really, but it's just hard to be able to do that. It takes work to work together to be able to be in a union like that, because we've got our own shit, and then we're putting it on other people, and then we're taking it, we're putting it back and forth. It's just like that half C thing again from the lovers thing I did. It's like you think you're making a whole thing, but you're just gonna get pissed because you're not a whole. You have to really, really do some high work and really be able to work together to have a relationship right now. Otherwise, it's going to only be comfortable. You'll be comfortable. But and that can be okay too, as long as you have freedom to work in yourself. It depends on how this goes, man. And I'll be updating you on how I feel, but I'm seeing right now that abundance and on the earth plane will come when you let go of your old shit past us, including me. So that's what I got. And I have to say, this Cancer moon feels very, and that's the place of Cancer. Its natural home is with the moon. But it's so, because of that, it takes you deep into things. So you might be feeling deep shit, or you might be escaping it through whatever kind of thing you do to escape the feelings that you're having. But I would suggest that you don't go out drinking, because don't come home a-drinking with loving on your mind. I mean, I'm not saying that if you don't know what you're doing and you're not in touch with yourself, but I'm just saying just maybe avoiding. It's a really deep moon, and maybe good to reflect instead of going out and impairing things to the point where you can't get the energy and the lesson from the moon of this time right now. It goes on. It probably goes on 3 days before and after the moon, the energy. That's what I feel. But you have, just realize there's a lot of shit you got to let go of. And I don't know. It feels a lot like relationships, which I never do those kind of reading, but this is what came out. But also, moving past that, it could be a death, or it could be something that you have to lose, or you did lose without being able to decide it with the indecision, and it's left you in money, or it's just about the relationship. This thing can play out a million ways, but all it really means is you've got to move on. That's what I see. And balance your emotions. There's a lot going on. So that's what I'm hearing, man. And I feel that the spring equinox is going to bring out a lot of different, it's going to bring out a lot of things that we have changed, and that we have changed if we do the work to do that now. And so, yes, I just wanted to bring that full moon message, because it's all about letting go, man. Letting go of the past, moving on from it. Making decisions with that. We're being stuck in this shit that we can't move on from, and that's the whole thing. Focus upon your strengths, man. And that can also be like work, like I said, moving your body, keeping that juicy, which you can get on here, some of my videos, which I'll be doing more. I'm just, I'm just going to do one more. Clear and shield your field. Just make sure that you're watertight with your energy, and that'll be good. And I feel that you all know already, but if you're new and if you're just already with me, thank you so much for always, listening and being here and caring about the higher consciousness of life and light. And also, if you're new, I'm so happy that you're here. And this is about wellness on all levels. So we're in this together, and I'm just bringing what I get and what I know. So I will leave descriptions. I'm available for readings personally and body work and all the things that I do. You'll see on the website. And until then, until the next thing, namaste and thank you and blessings.